everyone. With your CIG TV news update, I'm Donna Bush. It was a mock exercise that slowed traffic and closed off access to the Owen Roberts Airport and surrounding areas on Thursday morning. It was as if it was the real deal. On Thursday morning, hundreds of emergency workers responded to the mock aircraft crash at the airport in preparation of a similar accident really happening at the airport area. Officials point out that this particular mock exercise will focus primarily on getting emergency help to save life and property, and also on taking care of family and friends of plane crash victims.
Well, it's by international regulation. For an international airport, we're required to do an exercise like this, a full-scale exercise, at least every 2 years. But more importantly, we do them more often than that on a smaller scale, because we want to ensure to the traveling public that we are ready for any eventuality, however far off that idea or the concept is. We want to make sure that we can provide the proper emergency services to save life and property when it's needed.
Well, the overall aim of the annual exercise is to test the readiness of emergency responders to handle an aircraft accident and form an organized response in those critical first moments, as Mr. McLaughlin just explained. Well, the 28th Biennial Caribbean Veterinary Medical Association Conference is taking place in the Cayman Islands this week. The event is a premier meeting venue for veterinarians of the Caribbean, with more attendees from other countries, including the United States. The theme is opening new frontiers in veterinary medicine: the work, the life, the balance. The organization says the chosen theme has the ultimate goal of improving both animal and human quality of life. World-renowned speakers in the veterinary and allied health professions are at the four-day conference, speaking on veterinary topics that span the range of species and the diversity of interests in veterinary medicine. Activities to engage participants in local culture, ecology, and the business of Grand Cayman also took place. That conference ends on Friday. Tourism officials say statistics show that the number of visitors on board cruise ships to the Cayman Islands continues to increase, and birthing facilities are needed more than ever.
We are encouraged by this. We are working very closely with the cruise lines. We've done, again there, some short-term improvements to the Royal Water Terminal that the cruise lines have been asking for, and they have responded positively by continuing to increase the number of ships here. Currently, we are in the environmental impact assessment stages of the cruise berthing facilities, and we should have that information, that report back early next year. And this will be a report for the very first time that is the intellectual property of the Cayman Islands government. So we will be able to publish that report once we receive it, and then we will go to the public for public consultation, and hopefully there won't be any serious issues in that report that cannot be mitigated, because we do need to have some sort of birthing facilities. The cruise lines have made it very clear that we cannot rely on the system we have now for them to continue to bring the numbers they're bringing. They're encouraged by the fact that we are addressing the need for the cruise birthing facilities. They see that we are doing it in the proper way, and they have responded by supporting us by starting to send the ships here. So we're not to get confused that if we don't build the cruise birthing facilities, that these ships will continue to come. The experts have told us, and the cruise lines have told us, that we will see a major decline in the ships as more and more ports are being built around the Caribbean and in Central America. I think there's something in the region of 7 cruise ports being built or being proposed right now in this area. So if we do not keep up, we will certainly be left behind. So we are eager to see the results of the environmental impact assessment early next year.
As we've been telling you as well, International Men's Day is days away, and staff of the Family Resource Center are busy planning activities for that day. Program coordinator Miles Ruby explains more.
This year we're planning to re-release the documentary Boys' Voice, which pretty much chronicles some of the problems that boys in Cayman have. We're also going to have a video of different men within the community sharing the parts of the Cayman Pledge that speaks to them, and so that it will be an entire video of different people in the community coming together, of men in the community coming together and making the pledge one. And then on the 22nd, we have our International Men's Day football tournament, and Davenport is our main sponsor, and we will have grand prizes again this year. The deadline for sign up for that is Wednesday, November 19th, at the International Men's Day event. We're hoping to have it We don't have a venue secured yet. We're hoping to have it at the theater, but that's still not secured yet. But that will be forthcoming once we do have that secured. And also, we're going to be doing presentations throughout the community at schools and whoever asked on living the pledge, the Cayman pledge. You know, we feel it's important not just to read a document and sign it, but to actually live it and be active daily in what it speaks to about living, you know, a life free of violence, about equality, about healthy relationships, self-control, providing guidance to your family and being a good role model and things like that.
And Cayman's first Information Commissioner, Mrs. Jennifer Dilbert, is the keynote speaker at tonight's UCCI graduation ceremony. Mrs. Dilbert will speak at the graduation that is considered exceptional as it falls during UCCI's 10th charter anniversary as a university college. UCCI started offering 4-year business degrees in accounting, economics, finance, and management 10 years ago. Approximately 170 students will receive bachelor's, associate's, professional, and certificate degrees and qualifications. Well, if you missed today's news update, you can get all the details on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Also, we invite you to watch CIG TV throughout the night. We also invite you to tune into Radio Cayman's For the Record and Talk Today shows, week mornings and days. For now, I'm Donna Bush, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful night, and hoping to see you back here again on Friday evening. Until then, bye-bye for now.